Real quick. I do want to say this before I get started. Shout out to Warner Brothers, man. I just asked y'all send me that, Furiosa. Y'all sent it early. I appreciate that. I do want to say shout out to them. Now, this is what I want to talk about: trenches. So I ended up watching the trenches, right? Shout out to Easy the Block Captain. I seen some battles. One of the battles that I missed Baby James versus Dre Majesty. I didn't see that. So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Let me turn this on. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that battle if you've seen it in the comment section. But I seen just about everything else. You know what I mean? I seen Skull versus Bo. I seen that one. I had Skull winning that pretty clearly. The dude Bo, he like choked in the battle and he was just like all over the place, man. I wasn't I don't know, man. It looked like it was his first time battling. So I don't know. Shout out to him. I don't want to disrespect him, but Skull did good in the battle. Like he won that one pretty clear. I seen King versus Z to Dropout. This was a tournament final. I think they battled for I think it was like $10,000 or something like that. And King, bruh. This dude was good. This dude was good. Shout out to King. He was very, very good. Like he is, I would think, next up because the thing with him that I noticed differently than a lot of people is he took his writing craft like it wasn't just because before this battle, I was kind of looking, I'm like, oh man. You know what I'm saying? Like this event kind of not it, right? But then like when King got up there and he started like wow, and I'm like, okay, all right. The energy that he brought to the battle was fire. So shout out to him. I had King winning the first and the second round. Some people may argue the third, but I had Zeta drop out with the third. I think the third was Zeta Dropout's best round. But as far as King, I think he did real good. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to King. I do want to watch more King. I seen like I think what did I say? I seen some battle of his. I'm like, yeah, he all right. But this is the battle that made me say, all right, I gotta watch him again. So shout out to him. One thing I do want to say before I get started, trenches. I think y'all. I don't know, man. I think y'all had commentary, right? So you had Vodafly and Showtime SP. They were doing like commentary for the battles. The one thing is, if y'all, this is not URL. You know what I'm saying? This is not King of the Dot. Like this is trenches. Easy. Experimenting, trying new things. I'll say this, like in between the battles, I don't know if it was just on my end or maybe y'all seen something else. It's just like there was like you will see like Vodafly and Showtime SP. They're kind of like introduce themselves and kind of give their slogans, and then they may say one or two things, and then it just cuts to the like the flyer of whatever battle. So it was like no real music going on. It was nothing. It was like no music going on. It was just like a flyer. So I don't know if anybody else like was watching the pay-per-view, let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Before I get started, somebody said never thought Easy would. We gonna get to that battle, man. So if y'all can work on that, I think it's a lot. People asking for, but for $50 is what y'all asking for this pay-per-view. Like at least give some sort of entertainment in between the battles. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. But I'm gonna keep it real. I watched the bootleg. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I can't lie. Wait a minute. I ain't want to say nothing. Yeah. I did, bruh. That $50, I wasn't about to pay $50. When Verb dropped out, I'm like, if they lower the price, I'll pay $50. But if they not lowering the price, man, I'm getting a bootleg. I ain't gonna tell people to get the bootleg, but I'm getting the bootleg. It is what it is. It is what it is. Sorry. It's hard out here for a pimp. It's hard out here for a pimp. You know what I'm saying? But shout so I can't really be. Y'all do what y'all want to do, Thug Life. Do what y'all want to do. Easy. You know what I'm saying? I paid $10 is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. But what y'all expect? I was trying to pay for it. Like what y'all mean? Like what y'all like? Come on, bro. We not doing, bro. All that promotion I was doing, I ain't getting no thank you. I ain't getting nothing. I then Verb dropped out. Oh no, bro. when I seen Verb drop it, I'm like, bro. Where is I'm on I'm on Twitter like Timberlands, Timberlands. People are like, why is he saying Timberlands? I'm like, stop, Timberlands, Timberlands. We go get to the battles. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all was looking out. Shout out. EAZY by Kai. I see EAZY. He posts up. He was just like, yo, if anybody see any bootlegs, send them to me. I'm looking, I'm like, no! He gonna get all the bootlegs taken down. Shout out to EAZY though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't promote that like while you was promoting none of that, you know what I'm saying? But I did watch it. You know what I'm saying? I paid for, you know what I'm saying? The watch party. That's what it is. Sorry. You know what I mean? But I do want to say, you know, shout out to Skull. He ended up winning. King, very, very good. So EAZY said King is gonna be the face of the trenches. I don't know how that's gonna work, other than he's saying like if you come to the trenches, you got to go through King before anything. You know, so I don't know. We'll end up seeing like what the marketing and promotion is gonna be with King, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Then we had Zan versus Bri the Lyricist, right? This is how I had the battle. So I had see the Lyricist getting the first round. Shout out to Zan. Zan had an alright round, but I had see the Lyricist getting the first round. Then Zan, she kind of like she picked up in a second, right? Very, very good second. And then the third, I think I might have had. I kind of want to watch the third again, but I think I might have had Bri the Lyricist winning that. I think I had C winning the first and the third, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? But some people may say it's debatable, but I got the first and the third. You know, it is what it is. J Moore versus Muab. This is one of the battles that I wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. A lot of marketing going into this, the face off, you know, and J Moore, he's kind of been on one. You know, Jay Moore is like he's an interesting battle because he's losing battles, but he's doing like very, very well in his battles to the point that people do want to see him again. So, you know, I was kind of looking, you know, at the development of Jay Moore, looking at some of his battles and then looking at Muab. Muab has been fire. I've been telling y'all, Muab is fire, bro. But like when I watched that face off that EAZY had like on his channel, right? And I don't know, man. It kind of seemed like to me that Jay Moore like really was in control of the whole thing. It seemed like Muab didn't really have any confidence going into the battle. So I'm like, Jay Moore is about to probably win this 2-1. So the battle drops. You know what I'm saying? On live. You know what I mean? Watching it. Jay Moore, bruh. This is what I want to. So Jay Moore ended up battling None before he did this battle. You know, and I said he should not have taken that battle because, first of all, I didn't think he could beat, you know, None. And then it's like, it's so close to, you know, if you with the trenches, like you want to try to give them the best performance that you can possibly give them, you know, and he battled None, which was, he did good, but he lost, right? None was just on fire, man. Like None is None is a special battler. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to None. But Jay Moore, he lost that battle. So I'm like, oh, well, he's not going to lose to Muab. Jay Moore's material in his first was not that good, man. Like, it wasn't. And his performance was, like, kind of shaky, you know, like, in the first. So I'm like, and Jay Moore just cleared that first, man. And it was just more so, like, as the battle went on, it was, like, the same. Muab was in control of that battle, man, the whole battle. You know, so I got, I think it may have been the first and the second. I'm just like, nah, like Muab is just, this battle ain't even close, man. Like it's not. So I got Muab winning that battle like pretty clear, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jay Moore. Don't take battles like too close to it. Some people can do it, some people can't do it, man. You know, so shout out to you. You know, this is no disrespect. It's just some people can do it, some people can't. If I was you, I just wouldn't do that again, you know, unless you have a lot of time to prepare, you know, and then, like, you got to think also, Jay Moore, you know, and I'm saying, you know, spending more time on this battle because I do see him having like a future as like one of the battlers that people are gonna know. If you're on a car, and this is no disrespect to none is great, right? But you're on a car with Ill Will versus Easy the Block Captain, and then Hollow the Don, is on a car. John is on a car. When you got names like that, not saying shortchange other leagues, but just make sure like your best performance is going to be where a lot of people are going to be able to see you, and this may be their introduction to you. You see what I'm saying? So I felt like Muab like won that battle like pretty clear. The only thing with you, Muab, if what I would do now at this point is market. And I know you probably don't want to get involved in like doing all that marketing, promoting, jumping on people's platforms, and you see what I'm saying? Like talking in the spaces and doing all that. You might want to try to be a little bit more visible. Because the issue I was having when I was telling people about Jay Moore, I'm like, yo, this dude's fire. And people are like, yo, where's his battles? So maybe just try to be a little bit more visible. And I think you to the point to where you can talk your stuff, man, and be confident with it. And I think you got enough people supporting you, man. So just do what you got to do. Like try to like, go above the level. Because right now, name wise, Jay Moore is kind of like above you, even though you just won the battle. But I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, but this is a clear battle, man. I had Muab. Shout out to Muab. Then you had Riggs versus Tex. What y'all? I got this battle wrong, bro. I got the Muab battle wrong. I thought Jay Moore was going. I really got this battle wrong. So Riggs. I mean, I ain't really get. Hold on, what did I say? I said that Riggs might win 2-1, probably 3-0, right? That's what I said, right? So the Tex did really good, man. You know what's crazy? It was like Tex's first round. I'm like, yo, it ain't nothing that Riggs can do with this. And then Riggs is so clever, man. He just took control of the whole battle. That's crazy, Riggs, bro. That's like, bruh. I knew you was good. I didn't know. Oh man, let me see if I can see what Riggs said. Man, I was trolling on Twitter. I was saying the whole. Hold on. Riggs was wilding in this battle, man. I mean, if you go on Twitter, I'll be like posting like what people be saying. You know what I'm saying? What Tex say? He said, "Whack 100 N words if I walk into a clubhouse." Riggs said, I can tell by your body language you ain't no context. I can read between the lines. Like, you not a... Oh, that's crazy. You're not a con. I can tell by your context. Like, that's crazy. I don't know. The Riggs, he just very clever. What else he say? I don't know. Shout out to Riggs. Riggs, I think, won... I would look at it the first and the second, but it's crazy because Muab, not Muab, but Tex was good, man. He was like very good. Like he wasn't like, all right, he was very good in his battle. Some people, I've seen people in the chat, they're like, oh, well, this battle was 2-1 either way. I see some people calling it like that. I have Riggs in the first and the second and third. I think y'all can kind of debate that. But it's like on y'all. Some people may want to debate the first. It's on y'all what y'all want to do. But if I was standing there and they're like, yo, Piperboy Williams, who do you have winning? I probably would go with Riggs. I think Riggs is smart, bro. And then Texas said, I like battles like that. And you heard EAZY, he was like in the background, like, yo, we got a classic. This is a classic. Don't mess up a classic. Talking to the crowd. Because, like the Philly crowd, like, shout out to y'all. I think y'all are trying to show everybody love as much as y'all can. But a lot of times y'all gas a lot of things that don't need to be gassed. And I think some people may want to get their vocals like heard in a recording. It could be that. Maybe just people are hyped, they're excited. Maybe people have been chiefing and, you know what I'm saying, drink. I don't know what it is. But, sometimes y'all can get a little bit too hyped for certain things. But I think, some of the reactions that they were getting was warranted. But sometimes y'all kind of go overboard with the reacting. The gas or whatever. But Tex, man, Tex is I know, EAZY. I know you talking about King is like the face of trenches. But I don't know, man. You got a lot of people you can kind of look at as the face of the trenches, bro. You do. But Tex is fire. Shout out to Tex. He's fire, bro. But it's a close battle. I don't know, bro. I don't think he was getting trashed. Like, he was good. It was just levels. And you know, like, Riggs been battling everywhere, bro. Atlanta, just everywhere. You know, you can think of he's battled great competition. I've seen Riggs live like 3 different times. He knows what to do. You know what I mean? With certain battles. What y'all think? Who y'all? I had Riggs, bro. Before we get into that, because if somebody got 30, we gonna talk about that in a minute. I just want to scroll and look and see who y'all got. Somebody said Tex is fire. You said no preferences. Riggs 30 them. You said Tex far surpassed my expectations. He did, bro. He did. Tex, you were very good. It's like you can't even if you got him losing, it's not bad. You know what I mean? And you know, he's still new. I think Easy Man says something like, yo, he's got like 5 or 6 battles or something like that. Like, that's not that many battles. To go toe to toe with Riggs, and that was the fire. Nah, bro. Like, Tex is fire. This dude, Riggs might have won 30 though. Riggs might have won 30. I gotta watch that third again. He might have won 30. All right. Somebody said, all right, we go. All right, in the chat, real quick, before we get to the next battle, y'all gotta help me out. 1 in the chat if you got Riggs, 2 in the chat if you got Tex. Real quick, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna try to knock these recaps out as fast as I can. 1 in the chat for Riggs, 2 in the chat for Tex. Somebody said Tex, Riggs, you know, Taylor got Riggs, Castro Riggs. Hold on. All right. So, I mean, it's kind of, I think more people got Riggs than Tex. Now it's starting to even out. I don't know. Like, if you look at the chat, the real facts, he's got 1, 2. If you look at the chat, it's kind of close, man. It's kind of like that dude did good, man. Tex did good. And you got to think, like, Tex has been marketing. It's just we haven't seen, like, a lot of it. You know what I mean? But the only reason I say we haven't seen because he doesn't have a big Twitter. That's going to come. You know what I'm saying? Like, his subscribers, you know what I mean? The people that's going to be following him on Instagram, Twitter. It's going to take time, but that's going to happen. Then you're going to be able to see, like, more promotion. But I look, like, through his Twitter timeline and some of the things he's been doing. He's been promoting. You know, and you even heard Riggs in the battle. He was just like, yo, you've been trolling me all this time on Twitter. And, you know, so Tex has been promoting, bro. So shout out to Tex, man. You did good. To be promoting and doing that, bro, like you did really good. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. Then you had John the Don versus Sirius Jones. I'ma say this, bro. Like, John, Sirius Jones and John about to get mad at me, bro. Like, they about to get mad, man. 1 in the chat if y'all agree with me. 2 in the chat if y'all don't agree with me with what I'm about to say, right? I think y'all have more than 3 days to write, bro. Like, I don't care what y'all say. None of y'all. This has got to be planned. Y'all done tricked us. This whole verb, all this was planned. This was planned. There ain't no way John and Sirius Jones wrote that in 3 days, bro. Ain't no way. I don't want to hear it. Y'all cannot trick. I've been tricked enough in battle. Y'all not about to trick me, bro. 1 in the chat if y'all agree with me. 2 in the chat if y'all do not agree with me. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into, I do. Let me see what y'all saying, cause ain't no way, bro. I'm not hating. I'm saying that to say that they did good, bro. 1 in the chat if y'all agree. 2 in the chat if y'all don't agree. People kind of agree. John, we don't believe you, bro. We don't believe, bro. His first round was, nah. We not doing that, bro. Unless John had pre-written rounds for Sirius Jones. And then Sirius was fired. What we doing? No, it was 3 days. I heard they had 3 days, like they locked in 3 days. There ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. I don't know, but shout out to John the Don and Sirius Jones. John's first round was good, man. I don't know. Y'all tell me if I'm mixing the rounds. I think it was the first round. John started talking about. He was like, "Yo, you a barber? I heard you was a barber out in Harlem." And he was like, you know, Math, like he a barber in New York. He was like, how come you didn't pull up on him and give him his fade? Like the way he was talking and said, man, ain't no way, bro. Y'all tricking us, bro. Like y'all, they tricking us. They gotta be. You mean to tell me Sirius Jones and John the Don can write all of that in 3 days that's better than what a lot of people can do in a month? I don't know, man. I don't know, but shout out to both of them. So Sirius Jones was going crazy too. Wait a minute. Y'all not tricking me. I'm about to call some private investigators, bro. We got to figure this out. Like, did they just pull a wool over everybody's eyes? I need to figure out, like, what's going on, man. They trying to trick us, bro. You said it said a week, but John said 3 days prep. You said that's the definition of a vet. You said, but then, like I said, right? Like, what's the name? Sirius Jones, like, he's used to. So I don't know. Maybe they did have just a week or 3 days. Because Sirius Jones is used to, like, pulling up on people and just battling out of nowhere. You know, and this is why he's, like, really good, like, at freestyles or whatever. Like, the crazy part about it, right? John, look, I have to time it. Because it seemed like John rapped, like, 3 to like 4 minutes in a round, right? And then it I don't know, maybe 230, you know, crowd reaction on maybe 233 minutes. But then Sirius Jones rapped for like felt like 5 minutes around. So somebody give me the times on that. Like somebody and go to Twitter, go to my DM, like give me the times on that because I do want to rerun this, but ain't no way y'all did this in 3 days. I don't believe that. I don't believe that, bro. We gonna get to the winners and losers and all that. I felt like Sirius Jones got the first round. John's first was good, but Sirius Jones got the. All right, so this is what they saying. So they say like Sirius Jones like writes like very general. So even if he's like preparing for AVE, like he can cater that material to John. What y'all think about that? I don't know. I see what people are saying, like when you scroll like through social media and all that, like, yo, he's probably using some of the rounds that he had for AVE. I don't know, like maybe he could. But it seemed like a lot of that was tailor made for John. Like, what y'all, man, y'all tricking us, bro. Like, I don't, y'all tricking us. But I got Sirius Jones winning the first. The second round, this is why I want to watch the battle, because I feel like Sirius Jones did good in the second. But then I think John may have edged the second. What y'all think? Who did y'all have in the first? Did you have John in the first, hit one? If you had Sirius Jones in the second. If you had John in the second, hit one. If you had Sirius Jones in the second, hit two. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see if what I'm thinking is right. You know what I'm saying? If y'all saying, somebody said Jones was dope, man. He was, man. Like his first, he had like a little moment like towards the end, like where the crowd wasn't messing with him. But it's like all the way up until the end, like he was cooking, bro. I don't know. They setting us up, man. I don't be believing these battlers, bro. Somebody said, all right, so y'all had John in a second. I think John might have got the second. I want to watch it again. I think John might have got the second. And John's third was crazy, bro. There is no way y'all wrote this in 3 days. Wait a minute. I don't care. Y'all get mad at me. Go crazy on Twitter. Go crazy. Ain't no way, bro. Put this out there. Screen record it. Share it. Ain't no way they did this in 3 days, bro. Like John's third round, that angle, that whole, like, no, ain't no way, bro. You tripping. You tripping, John. Ain't no way you did that, bro. No, 3 days. You mean to tell me you about to battle Frack Then you about to battle Coffee Brown. And you just did that in 3. Man, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. We revisiting this battle. This has got some replay value. I want to watch this. Like, is it a classic? I can't say classic right now. I can't say it was a good battle, bro. It was a good one. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something I will watch again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to both of them. Somebody said salute to John for being ready. But Sirius Jones, like, make no mistake, Sirius Jones is on. If somebody in the chat is saying Sirius Jones won, hey, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I got John in the second and third. He didn't 30 Sirius Jones, bro. It's this battle preference. I can't even call it preference. Like, John's angles was crazy, bro. And I don't, because I want to recap this again, and I kind of want to talk about the angles. That's the only reason I don't want to really get too far into it right now. It was good. Like, John did a really good job, bro. Ill Will versus Hollow the Don, right? Hollow. First of all, I do want to say I got a lot of respect for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't be saying nothing crazy about you. Hollow, you know I don't. I don't be saying nothing crazy about you on this channel. I don't, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got this battle wrong. I thought that Hollow the Don would win this battle. Hollow got 30, bro. He got 30. It was clear. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no, you got to think about a round. It was clear. And Hollow the Don was talking to Ron on Shut Up and Talk, 15 Minutes of Fame. And he was talking like, yo, Ab can rap all day if he want to rap. He can rap all day. I don't care. It ain't going to really help him. A lot of times when people rap for an extended period of time, it's just, it's too much filler, it's too much whatever, and then people get tired of the round, and they prefer the person. I guess he's trying to say they prefer the person that raps less. Av dog walked Hollow, bro. You know what's crazy? Because when Hollow's up there and he's starting off, this is something that I old Av, or something from the old Av. I'm like, Hollow about to go crazy. Av is over. He about to go crazy. He's like the iconic Hollow standing up there. He got the shades on, like this is the iconic Hollow. I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? It's lit. And Hollow had a good round. It's just Av want his respect, bro. And I was kind of worried. Av, I'm gonna be real. Av, I rock with you. I'm gonna be real. I didn't, because you was promoting your album or something you got coming up. You was promoting that. You did talk about Hollow a little bit, but I'm like, nah, he ain't really. Suge, you better watch out. I know you about to box him. He ain't talking about the boxing match. You don't want to get hit with a big bang, bang. Thinking Av ain't gonna be prepared, and then bang. I'm saying what it is. You know what I'm saying? But this dude, Av, dog walked Hollow, bro. It's like Hollow tried. You know what? You remember like when you watched, what was it, Math Hoffa versus Hollow the Don, right? You watched that battle, and you kind of got a feeling like Hollow could have did better if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I kind of had that feeling like watching this battle, like you could have did. It's like, I don't know if you just allowed him. I mean, Av fought. Like, let me just get, Av did what Av was supposed to do. So I don't know if you just, like, why do battlers be doing this though, bro? Like, why do y'all, the iconic ones, y'all go up against somebody you should not be losing to? Like DNA. Like, you should not have lost that battle to DNA. And you lost the battle. And it's just like why would you want to have a loss on your resume like that? If you, this revered battler that used to make all this money and, you want to have, like, a higher name, like, why do y'all be doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You got people saying, like, somebody just said, what's his name? Bold Real Facts just said he falling off. And you got people, and we watched, what was it? Hollow the Don. He had a bunch of wins, like, in a short period of time. Remember, he battled like K-Shine. He won. He had another battle. He won. Another battle. He won. So it's like, y'all would do stuff like that, but then just get in the ring and just not care. I mean, I can't say you didn't care. You did try. You know what I'm saying? I will say that. You know what I'm saying? Hollow, like, shout out to you. You did try. But it's like, you could have did better. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to say. But AVE just like, this is not like the AVE versus Rum Nitty. It's not, AVE can get crazy. Like, he can. So this wasn't like the craziest AVE ever. It was like, he was good, but he wasn't like super crazy. You know what I mean? But he was good. But it's like, man, come on, Howell, bro. Like, you you're a battle rap icon, bro. Like, what's the... I just wanted to be at least kind of close. I don't want to watch, like, people that I used to, like, hold up here just get swept like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Shout out to you, but, you're going to win some, you lose some, man. It just is what it is, man. But shout out to you. Your fans came to see you. They got a chance to see how. But AVE, bro. Verb, this is what I like. Verb, I don't know where you gonna battle at, but stay away from AVE, man. Stay away. I don't know why nobody ever booked AVE versus Verb. They had like 1 million views on the face-off, right? I think you got like Drunk AVE and all, like 1 million views, and they never booked that battle. That makes no sense to me. Now, somebody want to book Verb. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they got to calm down with the Hitman situation. Because I think that kind of is the reason why Verb didn't battle Sirius. Maybe not, maybe. So, I don't know. Because I do want to talk about that a little bit later. I don't want to mess too much of what I want to talk about with it. Right? But I don't know. Shout out to you, AVE, man. You did your thing, man. You did your thing. I don't know. Shout out to Hollow. Now, as far as EAZY the Block Captain versus Ill Will, this is what I want to say, bro. I'm watching EAZY the Block Captain versus Ill Will, right? And they're battling, but there's no audio. This is like EAZY starts off, he's battling. It's like 1.5 minutes with no audio. I'm on Twitter, I'm like, yo, they're battling with no audio for the pay-per-view. And I'm thinking, maybe because I got the bootleg, like maybe. Maybe the bootleg acting up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like trying to find a bootlegger, like, what is this? Wait a minute. But I'm like on the phone, I'm like, should I agitate the bootlegger? Because I don't want the bootlegger to kick me out. Or should I just deal with this no audio for a minute? So I just put up like a tweet. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yo, they're battling with no audio. And I was expecting somebody to be like, oh, well, what are you talking about? Like, everything's fine. But people were like, no, there's no audio. And then you can see, like, on the stream, right? Because the bootleg, you still got the stream. So you can see, like, the real stream, right? You can still see the real stream, right? And it's like people in the comments on the stream, they're saying like there's no audio. And this is going on for like 1 minute, 1.5 minutes of EAZY rapping, no audio. So then it finally kicks in and the audio kicks in. EAZY was like on fire, right? But it's like it's a minute or 1.5 minutes that you don't see in the first round. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, man, come on. I don't know what the issue was. Maybe they can have somebody, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like on the side, kind of just like watching and listening to the stream. If there's an issue, they can convey that to whoever's running the event. You know what I mean? But like 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, like this is I don't know. But EAZY was on fire in the first, right? So I'm like, I'm going to have to rewind EAZY's first. So Ill Will goes. And then Ill Will chokes. So even though I missed like 1.5 minutes of the first, Ill Will choked. And he kept trying to get it back and he choking, trying to get it back, he's choking. And he loses it. You see what I'm saying? So like EAZY the Block Captain took the first by default. But Eazy's like what I seen of Eazy's first, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. This was like he was better than Reed, the Reed performance. This was better. I think he was battling Will like Will was about to be 100%. This is the type of Easy that y'all got. You see what I'm saying? This was like better than the Goods Easy. I think this was better than the this was like the first. Y'all remember the first time you seen Easy, right? I think it was like him. I mean, you seen like him through the tournament, but you remember like when he battled. Like a lot of people got accustomed to. All right, this dude is here to stay. Like when he battled Chess, when he hit Chess with he said some line that I can't remember what the line he said. He was like, "I punch and talk to." Like when he said that to Chess, like you got that feeling like, oh man, like this dude. Like he gonna like I kind of got that feeling with Easy like watching this like a lot of it, like he did that good like in this battle, you know what I'm saying? So like I got Easy the Block Captain winning the first, the second round Ill Will. I don't know, man. Shout out to Ill Will, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Ill Will was trying. It just didn't work, man. I don't know. Ill Will, you know I rock with you. Wait a minute. What did Ill Will try to do in the first round? No, I do want to go back to that. I think he tried to like rebuttal Easy, like start off with some rebuttals that didn't hit, and then he kind of was trying to get into his round, and then he like choked. It didn't really work, man. So you get into the second round. Easy is on fire in the second. I'm like, ain't no way. Like you gonna have to really pick up some steam to catch this dude, man. Easy's already like up here. And he's the second round is almost as good as like the half of the first that we seen. Ill Will goes and Ill Will has kind of like a spotty round. You know what I'm saying? He kind of I don't know, man. And then the third round is just it's like more of the same. So Ill Will saying like starting off his third round, he's just like, yo, if y'all want to say 30, I'm a real dude. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be mad at y'all if y'all say this is a 30. I mean, Ill Will basically just told y'all what was happening. And this was clear, man. It wasn't even. I kind of felt bad for Easy. The reason why is because I think Easy was expecting this to be a classic. You know what I'm saying? If you got like Ill Will and Easy going up against each other, you know what I mean? Like you want people to view this when it drops on the trenches. You want this battle to get like 300,000, 500,000 views. It's kind of what you want. But he couldn't get that out of this battle, man. And you could see he's like when Ill Will is choking and messing up, you can see, Easy, he's trying to like calm everybody down so that Ill Will can get it back. It wasn't no, I'm in an advantageous situation. I'm just gonna take full advantage of it and make this guy like look crazy. Like he wasn't trying to do that. It was just he was rapping so good. It's just I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe Easy just did. I'm sure we're gonna hear like what Ill Will's got to say like in his interview about it. Ill Will is one of the few rappers that when you really can't get mad at him too much because he does keep it real. So I'm interested to see how his 15 minutes of fame interview is gonna go because it ain't really nothing. I think he may have been rattled. It's either because Easy was so good, bro. I don't know. It was shout out to you. I don't know if he was rattled by how good Easy was or it was just battle fatigue because he literally just battled somebody. You know what I mean? Like recently. So I don't know if it was that or what. And I was kind of going into this battle because Easy and ARP, they kind of be having their back and forth. Business, they kind of joke around or whatever. So, ARP kind of hails like Ill Will is like one of the best, the greatest battlers ever. Obviously because he rose with like Rare Breed Entertainment. But so I thought Ill Will was going to get crazy with Easy, but he didn't, man. He basically just let him. It was clear. He just let him win. You know what I'm saying? So let me just tell y'all some of the things Easy said. Easy said, they talking about I effed up black love. Last time I checked, I was black too. Basically just, the Remy situation. He said, I created, so we easy went into this part, right? Because he was like, yo, like, we both left URL, but I'm in a better position than you. He was trying to like convey this to Ill Will. Because, so what did he say? He said URL don't give a F about us. You left and went to another establishment. I left and I effing built one. Basically like he left and built his own establishment. So he's trying to like show the compare and contrast of why he's greater than Ill Will. I think he did really good with that. He said, I created this league so y'all can see event. His first round, Easy's first round was a lot of drug talk. You see what I'm saying? A lot of that in the first round. And then I don't know, man. I liked Easy's performance, man. He said, I need a moment. Oh, yeah, he said, I need a moment. This gone in her 40s. I can't control it. He said something like, my mom died when I battled Charlie Clips. I didn't know what room I was in. Like, yo, this dude, bro. Shout out Easy. This Easy, don't get mad at me. I know you're going to get mad at me because I said, you know what I'm saying? Got the bootleg and all that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't promote it. I ain't say nothing about it. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? But this is how you should be. You know what I mean? Like, who cares what I think? But this is what battlers or the fans want to see from you. Because he made a comment in the battle and he was just like, yo, I've always been like this, but the fans just started hating. You were like this. You know what I mean? Like, you were battling like this. But then you went into a situation where you weren't. And then I think that mixed with what was happening with the whole Remy, like that was kind of personal, you and Remy and all that. But then the fans got invested in that, and then it was just, different stories about what was going on. People heard different, whatever. So fans, I think they may have gotten turned off by certain things. But I think you're equating it to where they was hating on you. I don't think fans have been looking for you to be like this. You see what I'm saying? This is the Easy where people are like, oh, if he battles somebody else, they go, like if Tay Rock battled that Easy. I don't know. Tay Rock is Tay Rock. He the GOAT, man. I don't know. But this is like what we want to see, like Tay Rock battle, like something like this. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Easy the Block Captain. It's difficult to run an event, you know what I mean, and have battles and have a good battle. I think if Ill Will would have showed up, this could have been a classic. But you did what you could do. But shout out to Hitman Holla. I do want to say I seen Hitman promoting, you know what I'm saying, talking about the event on Twitter. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't really have to do that. I was looking on Verb's Twitter to see if he was promoting. Verb, let me see if Verb is promoting. Shout out to Verb. Verb is live talking about it right now. Let's see if he tweeted some things. He live talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But I don't, John, I don't believe you, bro. Like, y'all tell John what I say. I don't care. I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe you or Sirius Jones. The best battles was Riggs versus Tex. And then, let me look at this card again. Zan's second round was crazy, though. All right, so the best battles, John versus Sirius Jones and Riggs versus Tex. King did good, though. But battles as a whole, John and Sirius, Riggs versus Tex. Like, the whole battle. Like, you know what I'm saying, is what it was. So, I don't know. Shout out to both of them, you know what I'm saying? Well, all four of them. Very, very good battle. Shout out to Easy the Block Captain. I know it's difficult, like I said, to do all this. Somebody said the card was A-word. Bad, basically is what they're saying. It was a lot of times I kind of wanted to turn it off. I'm just going to be real. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't know nobody. I kind of want, like, with the Skull versus Bo the Great, because Bo was messing up bad. I'm about to turn this off, bro. Then I'm like, nah, let me wait. Then I seen King. King was doing good. Zan versus C, the Lyricist. It was just like the wait in between battles with no commentary. And then it was like no music. So it was like nothing to really keep you engaged. Every once in a while they'll show Vada and Showtime SP, just give their, you know what I'm saying? They'll say, oh, nobody that knows bodies and all that. and then Vada will shout out Fox, and then they may say one or two things, and then they'll cut back to the flyer. And you like, yo, like, where's the comment? You know what I'm saying? Not to them, but like to, I don't know who's controlling everything to where they just felt like it was better to just cut to the flyer instead of allowing them to talk. You see what I'm saying? Whereas like other people would just allow them to talk or allow different people to talk. You know, so I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Somebody said Muab versus J Moore. That was not something I would watch again, man. Muab clearly won that battle, man. Somebody said Tay-Rock, shout out to Ross. Somebody said, gotta see this battle. Which one? Somebody said EAZY was on another level. He was, man. This is vintage. This is vintage EAZY. Somebody said that's will probably, y'all gotta learn how to type. Somebody said Ill Will took too many battles and J Moore too. I think that's what happened. Somebody said, and I'm an EAZY hater, but EAZY was good. He said Will was going to lose, period. Not 100% Will. He probably still would have lost to that EAZY. He would have. Like, EAZY was just good, man. Like, he was that good. So, I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. I will, like, run back some of these battles and probably do, like, individual recaps. It probably won't do, like, a bunch of views because I already talked about it. But I will probably, or maybe mix it in different blogs, like, tell y'all some of the bars that they had. I don't know. You know, but as a whole, John the Don and Sirius, this is probably better than AVE and Sirius Jones would have been. You know, so shout out to them. And then AVE just walked all over Hollow. And then EAZY walked all over Ill Will is what it was. You know what I'm saying? But y'all and then Skull walked all over Bo. And King kind of was, Z the Dropout was all right. He wasn't bad. It was just King was just up here and Z the Dropout was like right here. It wasn't until the third round Z the Dropout got crazy. And then Zan versus C the Lyricist, to some people it's going to be debatable. I got C Bri the Lyricist, and then just it is what it is, man. Somebody said John the Don and Sirius trying to battle. And for years. So I guess what it was, Sirius, this is why I want to watch this battle again. So Sirius Jones was trying to convey that John has stole this whole multiple choice thing, like in the battle. This is why I don't think, because people are saying, oh, well, Sirius Jones just used the material he was going to use for Verb. Like, Sirius material was catered to John the Don. And he's like trying to break down like how John like stole from him. You know what I mean? And then like complaining about things like after he stole from. Very clever, Sirius Jones. Very clever. You know what I mean? Both of y'all good, bro. Y'all gotta stop hating on Sirius Jones. Y'all gotta stop hating on him. Hating on John the Don, hating on Sirius Jones. Y'all gotta stop that. I want to see what John's gonna do with Frack. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how that battle's gonna pan out. The reason why I'm saying is because Frack is crazy dangerous. You know what I mean? And you know John is dangerous. His angles, like his third is crazy. You know what I mean? Somebody said, you said, and on 4 days' notice, they're saying 3. You said John and Sirius Jones trying to battle for years for the multiple choice. And then somebody said John gets a lot of respect for showing up the way he did. Exactly, man. Exactly. So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. I'm just a blogger. Wait a minute. And shout out to Warner Brothers, man. I ain't think y'all would do it. I ain't think y'all would say this is not no promotion or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Mad Max Furiosa, I just asked them. You know what I'm saying? They sent me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't think that was going to happen. But shout out to y'all. I'm out. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.